Hey YouTube, this is Southern Purple One. I want to bring you another video of boots on the ground, real intel. The news that I used to do is good. I'm going to get back into it because there's a lot of news stories that I would like to give my commentary on, what I think is going on in the news. Some of the news articles I've seen were the egg shortage, chicken shortage. I can tell you there is no egg shortage or chicken shortage on the homestead here. We're busy hatching out some more. We have about 50 new chicks. And actually one of our silkies is a real good mama. I think hatched out 4. So no shortage of eggs here. We actually got in a little bit with turkeys. We've never really done turkeys, but we got a few turkeys in just to try them out and see if we like them. So a lot of shortages. It's widespread. Personally know, well, I don't personally know the person, but they live local here. Linemen. Very short on supplies when they do any repairs or any new construction. Even simple washers, galvanized washers, they're short. Any parts that they can salvage when they take something out or repair something, they're salvaging it. Very short on transformers, one size. It's, I think, the smaller size. So they're actually putting larger transformers on the poles in place of the smaller ones because they have no smaller ones. So this is definitely expensive to put a more expensive piece of equipment out there. So major shortages. My son was looking for some new flooring. He's having a lot of difficulties finding enough to do his job. He can find some he likes and it's like, oh no, not even close to enough. So definitely shortages are everywhere. It's across the board. If you're in the trades or in manufacturing, you see it. If you're, just go about your normal life and you go to Walmart and you buy your stuff, you're not really seeing it, but it's behind the scenes. So let's get right into this excellent intel. And I appreciate people sending me this. If you have anything, and some people say, I think this really ain't that important, and it's like, no, that's very important. I can connect the dots. You guys can connect the dots. So if you have any information, what's going on at your work, it's simple stuff. It's just more data points so we can put it out and other people can see what's going on, so we can all make good decisions. So Southern Prepper 1, Southern Prepper with just the number 1 at yahoo.com. You don't even have to tell me to keep it quiet. If you're anything particular, like a name of a business, I try not to use those unless they're like a huge company. But I will never use your name. So do not worry about that. Let's get right into it. North Carolina, a person works for a large upholstery couch and recliner maker, and that's what he does. But they're having shortages of rubber for the cushions. That's really cutting back on manufacturing, and always short in staples, hard to find. They normally work 5 days a week at the plant. They're down to 3 days a week because there's not enough material. July 4th weekend, they always take a week off, I guess, and shut the plant down. But now it's going to be shut down for 3 weeks. Moving over to the middle part of the country, there's a cement factory that had to shut down completely because they're short parts for their machinery. No parts, no concrete or cement. Ohio, this person was saying that gas stations are running out of fuel. They'll get the fuel in, they'll run out, and it's constant, it looks like. Tennessee, this person said they went to Walmart to get more seeds for their stockpile, and there was no seeds, and they asked why, and the worker said that the company pulled all their seeds out. The Walmart workers didn't know why, if there's a recall or what the reason was, but has anyone else seen a shortage of the seeds? Are they well stocked this year? If you got anything, put in the comment section so we can see if this is, I believe it's an isolated incident. Maybe there's a recall on their seats. I don't know. Hydraulic fluid. It is getting shorter, and I'm hearing more and more people saying they're hard to find. Hydraulic fluid, so if you need it, stock up now, but don't stock up until I got to get 5 more gallons. So don't stock up until I get my 5. This is from a guy that banks with the Navy Federal. I think it's Navy Federal Credit Union, but he just called it Navy Federal. He said that he has a credit card from Citibank with Tractor Supply. He has a credit card from Capital One for Walmart. And he's saying that these are needing more time to process the payment. So the bill service mails a check, I guess, to the company now. So if this is the case, make sure you get your bill paid in time so you don't get any late fees. He wanted me to tell you that. No late fees. He doesn't know if this is some kind of decoupling, or if it's Navy Federal Credit side problem or the creditor side problem. But he said there's something weird going on. I don't know anything more, but I'll just tell you that. Look at your credit card bills. Look at things in your banking. United States Postal Service worker. He or she said they're trouble getting priority shipping boxes. They can't even get them. So if you do a lot of priority shipping boxes, you might want to grab some now if you have a little business. And he's noticed that for about a month. This is from a large law enforcement agency, very large. They are short over 1,000 uniformed officers. I will repeat that, 1,000 uniformed officers. I'm hearing this in every police department. Not enough workers, they're overworked, they're stressed out, under-equipped. It's huge. It is huge. I'm hearing it firsthand from officers I know. He says no one is applying at all for positions. Their patrol cars are old and breaking. Most of them have 200,000 plus miles. Patrol motorcycles have over 100,000 miles on it. There's no working air conditioning in the office he works in, and it's been that way for a while. They have airplanes and helicopters, but they only can be used with chief's approval because there is no money to fly them. Flares, when they have accidents, they put flares out, especially at night, and they're all back ordered. No flares. They're even having trouble getting new uniforms for officers, replacement uniforms. One vehicle had to wait 6 weeks for a water pump, so that vehicle was out of commission. That causes a lot of problem when you're a police officer and you need that vehicle. They have one airplane that's been down for a year waiting on parts. They can't get the parts. They also have another plane down for 6 months, but they don't have the money to even order the parts, so they haven't even ordered the parts for that. So this is public safety. I have another one here in Minneapolis. So they asked for an ambulance to come, and they said, oh, we don't have any ambulance. I'm hearing that a lot of places that there are shortages, or ambulances are taking forever to get there. I had a bunch of people on the rent thing. Maybe it was because of that video, but rent across the board, up and away. It's incredible. This one guy in particular said 40%, and the median price for a home in his area is $600,000. That's a lot of money. All right, this is from a paper mill in the South. They're the largest producer in the country of the corrugated medium that goes in the boxes. I guess it's the wavy things. They are running fine, and they're producing a ton of it, but there is no normal scheduled rail cars coming in to load and ship this stuff out of there. So the warehouse is getting slammed full, and their customers aren't getting the product. So this is definitely, and this is directly related to not a shortage in the paper product they use, not a shortage in workers. This is a shortage in having rail cars come get the things and ship them. So I think they do it in the South, and they ship a lot of this stuff to California. They say it's cheaper to make it in the South and ship it to California than to have that plant in California. So that's crazy. This is from a water plant in the center of the country. Chlorine gas containers of chlorine gas used for something in the purification process. They used to cost $250. Now they're $400 a bottle. Also, some type of polymer used to get rid of dirt particles used to be $700, and now it's $900. So as we progress in this collapse, and that's what it is, I'm praying for a miracle that we can get the ball rolling, get our logistical situation back. But because we rely on all these countries, I mean, just go to the grocery store, you'll find food from Guatemala, from Mexico, from Argentina. It's all over. We need to get manufacturing back here. We need to get making food back here. And that's just because of national security. It's not an economic reason to do it, which is huge. It is a national security issue to have everything we need. So if we do go into a world war or any type of conflict, it's like, great, we can make it all right here. If we make it all here, we have jobs. And then there's no excuse why you can't find a good job. But if you got any information, southernprepper1@yahoo.com. Even if it's to you trivial, it's probably not trivial when you take all the data points and put them together. You come up with, hey, what's going on? Just keep prepping, keep praying, do whatever you can, but show kindness to others. It's important. A smile will go a long ways nowadays. Thanks for watching.